Back in Hampden County now, a woman was handed a slew of charges after she allegedly cursed at employees and peed in several spots around the Walmart in Hadley. Authorities say this all unfolded Wednesday when police were called about a guest refusing to leave and swearing at staff. Employees say they were asking her to leave because she had peed multiple times throughout the store. Then this morning, the woman returned and tried to hit an employee when she was asked to leave again. She identified herself as 38-year-old Yasha McDonald of Rockland to officers who realized she had an active arrest warrant for assault and battery of a police officer. She's now facing trespassing, disorderly conduct, and assault and battery charges. New this morning out of Westfield, a